Are you craving that nostalgic charm of retro decor but live in a tiny apartment? Welcome to Vintage Vibes, where we explore stylish and space-savvy retro combinations that bring timeless character to compact living. Whether you're into mid-century modern, Boho 70s, or Art Deco glam, there's something here for you. Vintage pieces often come from eras when homes were smaller, making them naturally suited to compact living. Their character-rich designs add personality without overwhelming the space. Plus, vintage decor is sustainable, budget-friendly, and incredibly chic when styled with intention and care. Start with your color palette. Retro decor thrives on rich, earthy tones like mustard yellow, burnt orange, avocado green, and teal. In small spaces, balance bold hues with neutral backdrops. Think off-white walls paired with colorful accents for a cheerful yet airy vibe. Nothing says retro quite like mid-century modern. Look for furniture with tapered legs, walnut wood finishes, and clean lines. A petite credenza or compact armchair in this style instantly adds sophistication and a touch of Mad Men glam without crowding the room. Opt for multifunctional vintage furniture, a trunk that doubles as a coffee table, a drop-leaf dining table, or nesting side tables. These space-saving heroes are not only practical but also ooze retro charm, especially when adorned with aged brass or classic Formica surfaces. Don't be afraid of pattern. Incorporate geometric prints, floral motifs, and bold stripes through throw pillows, curtains, or even an area rug. These touches can easily be swapped or updated and give your apartment that retro zest without a long-term commitment. Lighting is key in setting a vintage mood. Hunt for arc floor lamps, globe pendant lights, or Sputnik chandeliers at thrift stores or online marketplaces. Even a classic lava lamp or frosted glass table lamp can serve as both functional lighting and nostalgic statement pieces. Transform a blank wall with a gallery of vintage prints, album covers, or old travel posters. Stick to one retro era for a cohesive look or mix decades for an eclectic, lived-in vibe. Thrift stores and flea markets are treasure troves for authentic artwork. Retro kitchen decor is all about pastel appliances, enamelware, and open shelving. Even if you're working with a tiny kitchenette, a mint green toaster or a classic diner-style stool can transport you to the 50s. Add a patterned tea towel and you're golden. Create intentional corners for reading, sipping coffee, or journaling. A vintage accent chair, a fringed lamp, and a small side table can form a nostalgic nook. Add a cozy throw blanket and some vinyl records nearby, and you've got a retro retreat. Wallpaper is back in style, especially retro patterns like atomic shapes, botanical prints, or Art Deco arches. If you're renting, removable wallpaper or decals can offer the same effect without the long-term commitment. One accent wall can totally change the mood of a room. Decorating with vintage doesn't have to break the bank. Visit flea markets, estate sales, or thrift shops to find unique pieces like rotary phones, retro alarm clocks, and quirky figurines. These little touches add soul and authenticity to your space. A well-placed vintage mirror not only amplifies light in your tiny apartment but also adds that old-school glam. Look for round sunburst frames, ornate gold trims, or Art Deco geometric designs. Hang them across from windows for maximum impact. You don't need to fully commit to a retro time capsule. Mix vintage finds with modern basics for a stylish contrast. A sleek white sofa paired with a 70s shag rug or a modern coffee table beneath a vintage ceiling fixture creates a balanced and curated look. Houseplants bring life to retro interiors. Spider plants, snake plants, and pothoes were all the rage in past decades, and they're easy to care for, too. Pair them with macrame hangers or ceramic planters for that authentic retro vibe. Vintage rugs, especially those with geometric or Persian-inspired patterns, can ground a small room and inject personality. In tiny apartments, use one large rug to define a zone like your living area or dining nook, tying the space together visually. For music lovers, create a retro vinyl listening corner. All you need is a small record player, a crate or cabinet for albums, and maybe a chair nearby. This little slice of nostalgia adds major character and gives guests a fun talking point. Even the tiniest bathrooms can benefit from vintage touches. Swap out hardware for antique brass, add a vintage-inspired mirror, or display retro perfume bottles. A patterned shower curtain and a funky bath mat can instantly turn the smallest space into a style statement. The key to great vintage decor is layering. Combine different textures, velvet, wood, glass, ceramic, and mix old and new for visual depth. Layering prevents your space from feeling flat, making even a small studio feel rich and full of personality. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all formula for decorating with vintage. Let your space reflect your personality and passions. Whether you lean towards 60s mod or 80s glam, your tiny apartment can become a cozy, curated haven full of retro soul. Vintage isn't just a look, it's a feeling.